Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Chris, back with a video on an upgrade for my 7.3 diesel. I got the Edge CTS2 tuner, and I bought their backup camera. In another video I mentioned they were like $500, and they're not. They're only $200. It's like a license plate holder cover. It's designed to work with this monitor, and it's kind of windy outside, and I'll walk out the side of the truck and show it to you real quick. Pretty easy install. Only had one little problem, and I'll show you that here in a second. So let's go look at the camera. So here's the license plate holder cover. There's the camera in the middle there. Those other little 4 lights on either side, that's for like your night vision. And it's actually a pretty good view. I got it pointing down here at my hitch, my ball, so that I can actually, you know, hook up my boat easier. The only issue with this mounting is, I don't know if you can see how it kind of bows it in. I don't even have these nuts on the backside 100% tight. I'm gonna have to buy like a spacer, because it's kind of putting the camera adjustment in a bind. So on the back side of this mount, I'll just put like a spacer and, you know, space it out flat, so it's not, you know, creating a curve in the actual light bracket. Pretty easy install. Just got to run it all the way up to the front of the truck. Find a place to come in to the truck, and under here, it's up there. I don't know if you can see it very well. There's a plug in the firewall. My alarm guy used that as an access, and I just ran through the same hole. And so on the end of the wire, you've got a hot and a ground and an RCA cable. That's all part of the cable that goes from the camera up into the cab here. So the RCA, you just run up your A pillar here, and you can see the smaller wire is my RCA, and there's just a connection on the back of the tuner. And then they give you, like I said, the hot and the ground. I just ran the ground over here to a ground underneath the dash, and then you got your power wire, which is this red one here. That's my excess. I just zip tied it up. They give you like an add a fuse type deal. These use the mini fuses, and they give you one for the standard size older fuses, and then these mini ones. And basically out of just one side of the fuse, they have like a wire just soldered on, so that way you can connect it to this red wire from the cable. And the issue I had was that I didn't even pull on it or anything, and I just was moving it and it just broke off. So I went and bought one of these add-a fuses from O'Reilly's. It's got 2 spots for 2 fuses. I put 2 10s in there, and this seems to be a much better construction. I don't think that this will break. And I just ran this wire over and then just crimped it to the red wire, and it works really good. One issue with having this, or even the add a fuse that they give you, is that you can't put this cover back on without modifying it. So I'm just going to leave it off, and if I ever get rid of the camera or the tuner, then I can just pull that out and, you know, put the cover back on. So I'll show you the camera real quick. When you turn the key forward, I noticed on this truck, I don't know if it's how they all do it, is that when you turn the key forward and your tuner starts to come alive, it might show the backup camera for about 5 to 6 seconds. So as this thing kicks on, hopefully. See, so it shows the backup camera, and then it'll click off, and then it goes to loading your gauges. And it's supposed to come on when you go into reverse, and mine has worked like it's supposed to. I've heard some other guys complain that it doesn't work like it's supposed to all the time, but I haven't had any issues. So it loads my gauges, and then on the screen you can click left or right to change your gauge layout, but if I click to the right, it will show my backup camera, and you can see the hitch there, and you can kind of see my bumper. So it's been pretty nice, you know, just backing up into a parking space or whatever. And you can click this on any time, so I kind of played with it at like 75 down the highway. Clicked it, and you can, you know, watch the road go by, so it's kind of cool. And all you gotta do is just click to the left, takes you back to your gauges. So pretty easy install. The only issue, like I said, was that added fuse that they gave me. I don't know if it would have lasted very long because the solder just broke. I mean, I didn't even really, you know, abuse it at all, and it just came apart. So I had to go and get the one from O'Reilly's. But pretty awesome upgrade, guys. Highly recommend it. Talk to you later.